there's Chris in here. Using the CIFGC Discord name, no doubt.
Should change the profile picture to the CIFGC profile logo.
Oh, let me mute the stream so that I don't hear an echo in my ear. Usually one more person to check in.
Who are we waiting on?
99 Cent McFury?
Are they new?
Yep.
Is it S Factor, Chris Chaos, ETP? I've never seen before, so they must be new fellas, new homes.
ETP is from Kentucky.
Was he the one that the much discussion was had about?
Yeah. Kind of.
I mean, the netcode of this game's decent. Should be
No,
fine.
I kept getting
Kentucky.
I kept getting PMs from like other Kentucky people. They're like, "You should have had Kentucky. We're in Midwest tournaments too that Noble Torres runs."
Is that like an MK thing?
I don't know.
Because I know
it's the guy
Noble
that
has
runs
MK players.
Nober, the guy that runs Clutch.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? It would also make sense if I published the brackets too. Who is here that's not supposed to be here? Oh, never mind. Oh, my Smash GG's taking forever to load. I may also have like a lot of things running open.
We're gonna have to have people playing in more than one lobby. So we have 9 people. 9 people signed up to compete. Yeah.
Come on, Smash GG.
Pretty much after 2 eliminations, we should be able to have everyone in the same room. 1 elimination, maybe. Yeah. Because 9 spots, and we need to have 8 competitors to play.
Oh, he's got the lobby.
Lobby's up, gentlemen.
Did you make it?
Already
make sure
on your way.
Did you actually make sure to set the password this time?
There's a password. There is indeed a password.
Not gonna catch me slipping.
Dang, nobody is in the New York lobby.
Yo, let's go. Exercise.
We just need 2 more Lowains to get in on this, and then we have
Lad.
the win screen.
We got the lads.
Set my music to random. Spectate. Okay.
What emote is that for Vasaraga?
That is his unique action.
Lowain's unique action is Ultra Instinct.
Nice.
like the Did Kill Sage intro for the final summoning this for season 2.
Oh, please, Smash GG, do not do this to me.
Oh, it will.
Oh my god. Oh.
Secret challenge bracket. I was playing with some friends, some Power Rangers, and Smash GG was messing up, so we went to challenge. And since they didn't have Power Rangers, we did an axe throwing bracket. Technically,
That's funny.
Oh,
that's what it was.
They didn't
That's
have
what it was
Power
listed
Rangers?
as. They didn't have Power Rangers.
Oh, I think Smash GG is down. No. No, Smash GG is not loading for me. I know it's not my internet.
Can you get it, Chris?
Actually, now that I mention it, it's
Yeah.
been waiting. Hold on.
Oh my
Let me
god.
see.
Everyone's trying to do tournaments.
Yep.
We would like to ask that everyone please be patient as Smash GG is not wanting to load.
Because Smash GG was super reliable before this all happened, right?
Just get on challenge or something.
Let me see. Shop.
And until 99-cent McFury shows up.
Yeah, but I don't remember what the bracket was now.
Was it seeded?
Yes. It was.
It's okay, we can continue watching Lil Wayne.
So what are your
His
thoughts
little
on
dance.
what are your thoughts on Cerise and Jita?
I don't have the character pass, but they seem cool. Sora's seems a bit tough to play at times. It's from what I can tell, it seems like he just does things that a lot of other characters can do, but not quite up to par. I think he has like some cute stuff with his Slayer-like punch, and Jita seems good. I think Jita is easily high A, low S tier. I think she's like right around there with Fairy and Gran.
Yeah, I think Jita is really good. And her she has a super that's like a Deadly Rave.
Yeah, I've seen the super.
And it's easier to remember, and so not unlike Deadly Rave.
So isn't it just like light, medium, heavy, unique or something?
It's a light, medium, heavy, light, medium, heavy, 214U.
That's not too bad.
I mean, you could just do double taps and it actually works because there's like a bit of a timing to it. But I think
I've heard that people can just like mash it as long as they know some timing, then it works.
yeah.
I was playing against Debrish earlier, or on Wednesday, and he dropped the super, and he kept pressing buttons, and I just reversal supered him and killed him. It was hilarious. Humbag says it's all over Twitter about Smash GG being a pain in the ass. Just use challenge if you're not already.
Let's see here. I'll have to see if I can remember because I remember I have Tubbo as first and you as second. Where is is my organization? But stories reminds me of Enkidu a bit.
I can see that.
He hits
Like ST Enkidu maybe.
Yeah, he hits really hard, but his buttons though are really not that good.
Yeah, if you can catch your opponent off guard with like a mid full screen dash punch thing, then you can like start your pressure. But once your opponent starts like scouting it out, it's not that good. I've gotten around with it just by jumping and using the correct air normal accordingly. You super jump in case they dash punch and end up on the other side. You can switch sides.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone today is going to be playing one of the new characters?
Maybe.
Are you?
Oh, I'm not playing. I removed myself since we have a bracket.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can get in there directly. Let's see.
I'm mostly waiting to see what all the characters are like for the character pass until I get it. If there's just one character that I think I'll like, basically the last one is just Zooey. If I think she's interesting, I'll probably get it.
But you gotta have the character pack to learn the characters.
Because I'm totally serious about competing in this game.
Hey, you're not serious about competing in Power Rangers, and yet you have those characters.
Well, to be fair, I play a character in the second season. Season 0 was free, and season 2, I felt like supporting the studio because indie developer, and also the game is super sick.
It is. It's a fun game. Jackal actually plays it too. You should play him someday.
Yeah, I think we should do a Power Ranger bracket.
Dude, Power Rangers bracket with like 4 people.
I was listening to the Dream Cancel guys. They basically made a good point saying, running games other people don't run can, help.
We got what? Arnell will probably enter because he just has it. I'll enter because I actually know how to play the game.
We should do an 8-person Power Ranger lobby. Get Jackal in on it too.
Jackal can play.
He plays. I know he plays Daishi and Lord Zed and somebody else. I'm hearing that Jen is very broken.
Jen's really good. The thing about her is it's really easy to snipe the assist, and when you hit the assist, the hidden missiles go away. But other than that, like Point, she's the only one with she's got a good air dash. Goldar kind of has one, but Jen's is better in my opinion. It just so happens that Goldar is like a better character.
Can he could still cancel his air dash to go faster, right?
Well, he can. It doesn't like go faster. It just changes the arc. Like he cancels it out early before he swoops back up.
Okay, let's see here. Come on. Oh, Smash GG, come on.
Dude, just go to challenge.
I don't know all
Bypass it.
I don't know all the entrants. Oh wait, yeah, dude. Let me just. Oh.
It's everyone in the check-in channel, dude. Nim, Hammer Mountain, S Factor, Chris Chaos, Tubbo, me, ETP, Trev, and 99 Cent McFury if he shows up.
No Brish?
Yeah, that made me
Rich didn't
sad.
sign up.
Yeah, that made me sad. I'm about to ping this dude and be like, I wanted to see the best color 14 Percival.
Best color 14 anything in Central Illinois. Because he's the only one that plays color 14, I bet.
Okay, so just okay, I got the bracket up now. Okay. Create
Color
tournament.
14 for Fairy is pretty good. I'm a fan. I just don't have the paid for colors.
Yeah, I don't have the paid DLC colors.
But I like color 5 on Fairy anyway. And color 4 or 3 or 4, whatever Lowain color that I'm rocking on my lobby character, if that's the best Lowain color.
So
Bar none.
Challenge has Granblue, but not Power Rangers.
More people play Granblue than Power Rangers.
True.
If 99 Cent McFury doesn't show up, are you gonna enter to fill out a round 8?
No, we already have 9, so even without him, it'll be 8. Double elim.
I know for Power Rangers, I know some Chicago boys are running a Power Rangers bracket every other Tuesday, and it'll be happening this coming Tuesday.
You gonna play?
I'll probably play. Joey D won last time.
I didn't know that he plays.
He's pretty good. He was playing Mastodon Sentry, Goldar, and Eric Myers, which is an incredibly good team.
Man, I can earn channel points in the CIFGC channel. I could subscribe to it. All right, yeah, I'm making the. Come on.
Well, in the meantime, we can probably get some people to join the lobby.
Who is? Unknown error.
Tobo's in here with the Luane costume. We need one more, and then we can complete the Luane best win screen.
Yo, the lads have the best interactions ever.
Oh yeah,
Ever.
Luane number one waifu.
You mean husbando?
Nah, Luane's low-key a waifu. He's like 50-50, both waifu and husbando. Because of Yggdrasil.
Way.
Well, hey.
Way!
Yeah, we're gonna. Just someone remind me to complete the challenge page. Not the challenge page. The Smash GG page.
Oh, someone shared the bracket in the main lobby chat.
Yo, you got Hero Mountain. Oh, Tuba changed.
Oh, he's getting there. It's the unique action if you're listening. There we go. Now we just need one more.
Okay, so we have Trevor.
Come on, we need someone in here with a Luane lobby avatar so we can finish this.
Oh. Is Tuba gonna be the hero we deserve?
He needs to
Oh.
put on the Luane costume.
Just being Charlotta.
What a disappointment.
That S Factor name sounds very familiar to me. Like I've seen the name before.
Someone's gonna go into one of those lobbies, pose as Luane, and just start a big train. The Luane train.
Daniel, I'm gonna send you the link for challenge in a PM. See if you can access that for me.
Alright. Yep. I got it.
All right, cool.
Says it's live.
All right, sweet. All right, you're gonna give us. I'm gonna start 10 minutes.
I will need that link as well to update the scoreboard.
I'm going to post it in the GBVS chat under In Your House.
Grazie, signore.
So let's see if I remember how to use. Wahey!
Cool.
We just need one more.
ETP and S Factors could be the first match.
Yep, it'll be in about 10 minutes. Yep. Then I will. I can report at the same time as well. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we'll use challenge, and then I will. Smash GG should cooperate by the time Street Fighter starts. If I can extend, I want to extend the SF5 registration to a later time. See if I can do that. If it will let me. That's the real key. I'll be right back.
Oh, are we getting it? Are we getting it? Nim being the savior? Let's go.
Yes.
We did it, boys.
Oh, I didn't know
The
they gave you a
moment-
skin for each lad. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick if they did. If you could switch amongst the lads.
I mean, with the palette swap, it looks like that.
I mean, they all have the same, like, clothes.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is just their hair.
Almost ready here.
We need S Factor in the lobby. I think they were... Yep, they're in Twitch chat. S Factor, if you're listening, the lobby information's in the Discord.
Oh, yeah, we need some emotes for our channel too, Chris, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
We gotta... If anyone comes into this voice channel, that's not a commentator or a runner, you will be moved to another voice channel.
If someone just joined the Discord,
And wants to enter GBVS, want to allow it?
it's up to you guys.
I wonder even how they're even able to. They can't even register right now because of Smash GG.
I mean, if we can finagle it.
ETP and S Factor are in the lobby. we can
All
probably get them up
See.
and running.
All right, let me call them then, and then we'll have our nice little intro here. At ETP. Gotta tweet the stream. Hold on. Tweeted. Okay. All right. All right, so we are now live here, downtown Beatdown in your house, our online tournament for Granblue Fantasy Versus. I am Arneezy here with Dostro. How are you today, buddy?
I'm doing all right in the
Good.
comfort of my own home.
Yeah, same. You know, we're all stuck at home. But what's even great is that this Granblue Fantasy Versus tournament, we have a prize thanks to our fellow community member Wayman. He has graciously donated $100 to first place and $50 for second place. It's amazing. So there's a lot of good chunk of money on the line right now.
For just a local, too.
For just a local, you know, it's been a while since we threw in some money in there. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Let me see here. Let's, I think...
Wayman carrying the community, putting some cash on the line. He's not even playing. But for our Granblue tournament today, we have 9 competitors. We have a bracket on Smash G and Challenge in case Smash is not doing so hot like it is for us. But we got S Factor and ETP up first to make it into to qualify for the main bracket, basically. There are 2 players which I have not seen before. So I'm curious to see what they have in store for us, whether or not their lobby characters say anything about who they're playing. But I'm always excited to see some new play.
All right, Chris, you're spectating.
Yep.
Yes.
We are
Yep.
spectating on red.
Anyone who would like to tune in the lobby, spectate the far left, or tune in to twitch.tv/CIFGC. This will be a first to two set. Our first game of the afternoon.
Versus Catalina.
We have Matera and Catalina, the better Percival, whose S Factor was wearing the Percival costume. But once Catalina gets in, that's really when the game shifts. And as long as you can maneuver around the arrows, then you can do pretty well against Matera. And Catalina has a pretty good tool with that.
Your skills are commendable.
She has long pokes as well that can really just get in Matera's face.
Right. And of course, Matera got a bit of a buff as well with her butterfly loops. They're a bit faster now.
Her 2x shows up faster.
And you can actually loop them a little better too.
Battle 1. Engage.
Right into it. ETP setting up space right away. Good call out with the anti-arrow. Maintaining space. Using a good mix of arrows to keep S Factor at bay. And S Factor seems to be struggling a little bit with just getting in. I'd like to see some rolls or spot dodges to get around some of these arrows.
Yeah, because those arrows are pretty dangerous as well. Because I mean, if those that play know about how Hilda's very projectile heavy as well, so it kind of reminds me of that as well. So trying to get in against Matera, who basically constantly zones, that's pretty difficult as well. You gotta have good use of dodges and everything, but seems
S
that
Factor.
Battle 2.
S Factor also had a very good idea in throwing out a well-placed EX fireball in order to close in the space, because it clashes with the arrows, but also beats a lot of the single hits, the non-EX arrows from the Terra. But here we see S Factor just maintaining space and doing a good job of mixing up their options in order to keep S Factor at bay. Excuse me, GP's mixing up their arrows.
Finish.
And just putting up a wall.
And hold on, we have a doohickey going on right now. Are you seeing this as well?
I have a please wait.
Actually, the opponent was lost. Hold on, I gotta make sure if they're still playing.
Someone ping S Factor in the Discord, make sure they're still around, but ETP took the first game. S Factor's got... Oh, maybe... it looks like ETP actually DC'd. That is unfortunate.
Won the first game.
Yeah, guess their connection was a bit whack. Maybe ETP can join real quick. If not, we can probably get another setup on stream.
give us a minute, folks. ETP won the first game, right?
ETP playing too hot, they overheated their PlayStation. Overloaded their internet with arrows. Call that the butterfly effect. At least the DC wasn't until after the game ended. That was a bit weird.
It was still 1-0 though.
Yeah. Luckily we didn't DC in the middle of a round.
Okay, so...
Best we can do is get ETP back in here. And then run it back. If they're still having troubles, we can potentially get another match on stream.
Well, let's have them play their second game at least.
Okay. And we still haven't heard anything from 99 Cent McFury. I don't know when we're planning on DQing or how long it'll take. To do so. But in the meantime, it looked like S Factor wasn't doing so hot. It looked like they were kind of lost with dealing with ETP's arrows. One of the big things that you really have to pay attention to and really think about when playing against a zoner, you have to be able to stay calm and not get frustrated.
Oh yeah, because especially if you get over, there are times where all the zoning is just overwhelming to some people, things like that. So it's how it is, just trying to be calm and collective, and just try and going around those with the right amount of dodges, walking blocks, things like that.
You really have to. Another thing that once you get to like the top level of playing against zoners, being able to recognize the patterns that your opponents are really going for. We have ETP stepping back up to the cab. We got 1-up, 1-0 ETP against S Factor.
We got the lads just in the lobby.
The lads ladding. I'd really like to see S Factor try and roll or calmly walk forward into the range where S Factor can get the Catalina 5M or 2M pokes, and maybe even contesting some of the high arrows with a fireball, or even the Catalina unique action, the focus attack.
All right, so we're gonna go game 2. ETP versus S Factor.
Metera versus Catalina.
Back in it. S Factor's little blurb: Nerf, Lance, Charlotta, and Fairy. Not Metera? I guess Metera is too fair and balanced.
You
Back
attack
into
from
a no
the skies?
changes.
Believe
We
in
on the
victory.
beach.
Battle 1. Engage.
Stay back.
S Factor taking some tricks into account and rolling against ETP.
Maybe they were listening in,
Oh, my bad, we're giving them advice.
or we're just coaching.
S Factor, or ETP, excuse me, doing a good job of setting up the butterfly and using the low arrow to not pop the butterfly in order to sort of maintain space and threaten position. Empty low, missed their confirm. Does not quite punish the EX reversal, gets an anti-air. Doesn't confirm fully. S Factor doing a lot better, playing more patiently than the previous game.
Down.
Ooh, well-timed EX arrow by ETP caught the startup of S Factor's fireball. Good close anti-air. Good. Almost confirms off of it. Just backs off, sets up base, sets up shop. Good dodge against the EX arrow. That's real punishable. Maybe you could have used a light instead of a standing medium. But ETP just backs right off. Back in. This is big damage. James Chen, is this gonna kill?
No, it's not.
Real close. Lot of chip. One more arrow ought to do it.
Yeah, one more just basically finished. I just decided not to go with the chip.
Lyria, forgive me.
S Factor caught walking forward. ETP takes it, and luckily, without a disconnect.
All right.
better. Not bad. You're quite the
2-0
fighter,
ETP.
Catalina. You know, it does feel
Ooh,
pretty
99
good to
cent
get a little
McFury
Unfortunately, will
won't
not
be able to attend. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear about that. Looks like Hammer Mountain and Trev are going to play off stream.
Yep.
We've got Tubbo versus ETP, I think. You said you wanted Tubbo up next.
Of course, we gotta have Tubbo up next.
Mouth of the Midwest.
Mouth of the Midwest,
Where?
the guy that beat you in grand finals while commentating his own match.
I actually beat him. I won. I won 2 weeks ago.
Was it you,
fact,
Chris?
It was me. 'Twas I.
Was you? This one was.
Matera
Oh well.
versus
So we got Tubbo.
Charlotte.
He's playing Charlotta, of course.
Her ego's so large, her hitbox hits in the crown. Her hurtbox, excuse me. But this match is weird. If you can effectively get around the Charlotta jump-ins as Matera, then you can do pretty well against Charlotta.
Believe in victory.
But otherwise,
Battle one.
Charlotta
Engage.
is a bit awkward playing against zoners, as she doesn't have the best approach options. Her block ball does, in fact, have very good recovery, even if it doesn't hit, so you can catch people off guard with that. But ETP setting up shop.
Putting that pressure on Tubbo. But Tubbo is just coming back, going down with the sides with blocks all that way.
One thing about Matera, her only reversal is super. So you can be pretty confident to maintain pressure against her.
Oh, the EX swords. EX ladder.
Good damage. Went for a safe jump, good grab. Trying to bait out a reversal. But ETP staying calm, cool, collected. And getting some hits in where it matters. But we need to watch out. Tubbo, when he has it.
That's gonna kill. Tubbo takes the round. I was about to get ahead of myself.
Tubbo gets very antsy with reversals, so if you get real close to him or go for some wake-up pressure, you need to be careful, because he's always ready to throw it out. But that match was pretty close. Last time we saw Tubbo on our stream played against one of the CIFGC locals, Debrish, who was playing Matera. But this match seems a little bit more back and forth than we previously saw. Hard knockdown, safe jump. Slightly mistimed, didn't get the overhead hit. But ETP, ooh, good confirm. I've never seen that before. ETP finds their way out of the corner.
Both players we got full meter right now.
Tubbo right back in.
there, but good jump in there, but this guy about right there. He's trying to bait out something, worked out on this.
Far 5H, so slow. One of her longest reaching normals, and a little bit hard to call out sometimes because it just looks like she's walking back. At least that's what it looks like when I see her. Tubbo goes up 1-0. ETP taking a sec to recollect himself.
Yeah, just cool down.
Tubbo maybe thinking, taking a sip of their drink,
Believe in victory.
perhaps.
Battle one. Engage.
But really, I think
Great.
ETP's been doing a good job of setting up. Tubbo's doing a better job of approaching, but ETP's getting a little antsy on defense sometimes. Good close pressure. Good confirm. Set for a hard knockdown. A combo. Makes up 50-50. This should be death. When Matera does work, she works hard.
She does. Again?
Well, if we have a disconnect, luckily, since resources don't overlap, we can see it as ETP up one round and Tubbo down on 0.
You had a lot of power in that.
So I think that's relatively easily salvageable.
Yeah, but we gotta know how the disconnect happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Looks like Tubbo left this time.
ETP's just cursed, man. DC's all around.
Chris Chaos says that maybe too many people spectating.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. Maybe.
All right.
only the
Maybe we
people-
can have it so that commentators in stream are spectating. Everyone else, if you'd like to follow us, follow the matches that we're playing, you can hit us up at twitch.tv/CIFGC. That's where we're streaming. That's our home. We're here every Saturday. We're just gonna cool it and wait for Tubbo.
Yeah, it's probably this is there's too many people spectating. I think that's why.
Someone in the stream says if a spectator leaves during the match, it might DC. But Tubbo says his internet DC'd.
Okay.
They are on their way back.
Yeah, he's on his way back. Apologize for that, folks.
Tubbo says maybe we can give ETP the game. I'm not no rules judge, referee, or anything. We can salvage the game as one round to no rounds since resources don't follow through the match.
Well, ETP won the round.
I mean, personally, I don't want to penalize Tubbo for something that isn't his fault.
Yeah. We're gonna have ETP. We're gonna have ETP do a. We'll just have him beat Tubbo in the first round, and then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just ETP. We'll do that. ETP can just take the first round and start from there. Just a small Charlotta punching bag for one round.
Yeah. But in the between time, of course, as some people have noticed, CIFGC has reached affiliate status on Twitch, which is great. Which is a big thanks to all of our supporters out there for that we have reached affiliate status. So subscribe to us to help further support this channel. Subscribing will definitely help us out for a lot of our future events, things like that. Just a nice small fee, $4.99 a month, or if you have Twitch Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime to sub for free as well.
It looks like Trev and Hammer Mountain just finished their games off stream. If you're listening, you can report score in Discord, the score reporting channel.
And also, if for those, if you also want to fully support as well, we do have a donation link now. You can donate directly to the CIFGC. Definitely will help us out. It'll help us with prize pool, prizes, pop bonuses, etc., etc. Help us out so that we can all help you out. Post the link in the chat there. So let me double check here.
2-0 Trev. Tubbo reset his internet. He's coming back on his way.
2-0 Trevor.
But what do you think was the biggest difference from that round than from how ETP was handling the previous game?
I think that previous round, ETP was able to just, gauge, Tubbo's ability, things like that.
Perhaps, I think ETP really started. They got into their pressure and they got to a sweet spot in the range where Charlotta can't really do anything, has trouble approaching, and ETP can adequately pressure and react in a way that they can sort of prevent Tubbo from really doing much. And then they also got some very good confirms, and they got ETP had some very good confirms, and they set up that tricky mix-up at the end to seal the deal.
Yeah, that was a very dirty mix-up as well. And
the universal overhead isn't so fast that you can't react to it, but it's still tricky since with the butterflies, you really have to be paying attention for what the possibilities can be.
We are extending the SF5 registration that way due to Smash GG's problems. We'll extend it to 3 o'clock.
You might also want to set up a challenge page for that as well.
I will.
Alrighty.
I'll do that just in case. So hopefully Tupperware can go back here. So little fun fact. I'm just going to say this right now. After spending a lot of time playing Persona 5 Royal, we definitely need to have a Persona 5 Arena.
Man, I didn't get the chance to play Persona 4 when it was out.
He said it.
And I regretted it. I regret it. That game...
It's really good.
It's so much fun. It looks so much fun, and I like watching it a whole lot.
Yeah. It's really fun. I mean, the Persona series is really good.
I want to see something. I want a personal dream fighting game that I kind of want to see happen. With Tubbo's back, I want to see something in the vein of a Persona style game where you have a main character and sort of a Persona stand ghost-like character, but you can mix and match between them. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be real sick. Tubbo's back in. ETP can take the first round and they can start from there.
All right, we're gonna have ETP win the first round, and
maybe ETP can show us some stylish combos.
I want to see some lab combos.
They showed us the cute confirm off of the air counter hit arrow into the 2S, the universal sweep. I thought that was cute. I've never actually seen that before.
All right, so after the first round, we're just gonna go business as usual.
Yep. Luckily, there's no super meter or EX meter does not transfer between rounds. So
that's a really good
Believe in
thing.
victory.
we can recover.
Yeah, easy to recreate. Yeah.
Great.
No, we're doing
No,
one round
it's-
this week.
ETP is up 1 round. Tubbo is up 1 game.
Come along then.
Perfect.
And we got the 7 golden letters. All right, here we
All right,
go.
now-
Round 2.
Battle
Now we're into real games.
Setting up. Tubbo jumping over. ETP went for that low arrow and didn't actually pop the butterfly. And there's
There's the
Tubbo
EX
being
ladder.
antsy. Good anti-air. That
Good
was,
anti-air. Anticipated the side switch.
that was such a good anti-air.
Oh, so
Really tricky. Well, that reversal is a pain in the butt. You just can't do anything about it.
No,
On counter hit they got a confirm. It's ridiculous. Tick throw.
We have a dog in the background.
Yep, sorry, that's my dog. They get very excited sometimes.
I got excited for the GBVS and all the games happening.
How could you not be? This game is pretty fun.
It is.
Knockdown. Oh,
Yeah,
this is the
especially
butterfly side.
since the stage is just really beautiful as well too.
Beach is the best stage. Don't at me.
Alright, so get some zoning in there with by ETP there.
Setting up those arrows. Does not have a butterfly. Punishes.
Here we're at
Didn't
one
have the
round.
EX ball.
One round apiece here. So anybody's game. Oh, the EX
Right
ladder.
here. Simple commands, just hit that heavy and unique button.
Oh wow, that was
No confirm off of that, but
yeah, that was pretty interesting. But this is gonna kill. Finish. And Tubbo takes it too low.
This calls for a spa day.
Coming back there, good stuff by Tubbleware. Of course, it's as expected. You know, Tubbo is a very talented player, but he's also a very hyped commentator as well. All right, so we're gonna have Dostro taking on Chris Chaos.
oh, it me. I don't know if I'll be able to effectively commentate while I'm playing, but you know, it is what it is.
All right, so Chris Chaos is part of the Low Kick crew. Shout outs to them. They just did a online GBVS last night as well. And they have tournaments every Friday night, actually. This Friday, they're going to actually have... next Friday's Low Kick Online is going to be SF5, MK11, Granblue, and Dragon Ball Fighters as well. Last night, they actually had Skullgirls as their fourth game. It was a very big turnout for Skullgirls.
Maybe MK players will actually show up to their locals for once. Because they certainly don't show up to ours. Boy, double S ranked Matera. This is going to be
Believe in
annoying.
victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Oh my god. Just Chris Chaos, of course, playing the Matera with a nice red color as well, by the way. Was that GG? He's out there on the floor again. Going in with those lows. EX, going that pressure that goes. Both these players, very talented, very great players. And of course, Chris Chaos taking round with the Matera.
Battle 2. Engage.
I'm actually kind of curious to see if we're going to see Jita or Cerise.
We got more.
Oh, the GG.
Great.
Throwing out GG again. Is it a kill or is it a bunny?
No, I think it's a kill.
Chris Chaos putting that pressure. Oh my god, the hula. Not the hula, the grab. Any chip can do. Looks like Chris Chaos his own chip. Dasha just doing whatever he can. Throws out GG, and just with the low there. Watch the toes, please.
Battle 3. Engage.
Sweet, let's go.
Great.
What? Oh. Graduate. Nice, great.
Great. Great.
Ooh, that's...
Oh my goodness. Oh. with the conversion there. Does have GG. Chris Chaos escapes it though.
Want none of that.
He's like, nah.
Finish.
Oh wow. I don't know if Dasha was trying to do something there or
It was a dodge.
oh, he's doing the dodge.
It caught the punish, the recovery of my dodge.
All right, so Chris Chaos takes it 1-0.
Up one game.
Come on, Dastro, you're gonna let the Chicago players just beat us?
I mean, I'm
Pressure?
basically a Chicago player right now. I'm not in Central Illinois at the moment.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Early, I will just hit you from afar.
From afar, as always.
Great.
Not that one though. Dog.
Great. Down.
Oh my goodness, Chris Chaos is just
Battle
putting
2.
on the clinic,
Engage.
showing everybody what's up.
Great.
Please.
Full anime.
Perfect. Wow.
This character.
You ever get 50-50 to death? I mean, it only happened like twice, but you know, Matera's a confusing character to deal with sometimes.
Was that 2-0 Chris Chaos?
Yep. Good games, man. If you're listening.
He's in our Discord.
Well, if he's listening to the stream, maybe. Who are we getting next?
We're gonna get Chris Chaos and Trevor.
Trev versus Chris Chaos.
Yeah.
Trev plays Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. And it looks like
Bubs.
off stream, Tupperware defeated Nim 2-0.
So we got Tubbo in winners finals.
Yeah, like last time.
Matera versus Beelzebub.
Curious how Trev is going to be able to deal with this Matera pressure. Sometimes Beelzebub can teleport around and maybe get around it that way. But if Chris Chaos does a good job of calling out the Condor dive, then I think Trevor's going to have a real hard time with this.
I just want to say that Beelzebub's theme is the second best theme in the game.
How fun.
What do you say is the first?
Sori's theme is actually the best.
I'm a big
It's-
fan of the Wayne theme.
Well, the Wayne theme's really good too. The thing is with Sori's
Believe in
his theme is the
victory.
manliest of them
Battle
all.
1. Engage.
All right, so here we go. Matera versus Beelzebub. Let's go. Trevor, of course, you know, they're not familiar. He won our first tournament as well that we
The
have.
first online tournament.
Yeah, the first online tournament we have. Condor Dive. You know what's funny? The Beelzebub's Condor Dive is actually called Vita Sonic. which the name of that move just sounds kind of lame, so we're just gonna call it. Oh, wow, it's not fully drops the combo.
And Chris Chaos setting back up.
Oh wow, just teleports right into all that. Chris Chaos, round 1 takes it.
The teleport is, if you know that it's coming or you can react to it, it's super punishable. But if you already have a move coming out, then it can be difficult to punish. Trevor getting antsy with the DP, and Condor dives out of the corner and finds himself right back in. It's good positioning by Chris Chaos. Saw the startup of teleport. Chris Chaos just catches it.
And just to report, Hammer Mountain has factor 2. Off stream.
So I'll be playing against Hammer Mountain next. But meanwhile, Chris Chaos makes quick work of Trevward. Trevward, formerly Illusion,
Victory.
top KI player, seeing some resurgence. But right now he's really on the Granblue train. He's really been enjoying this game.
Which is really funny because, you know, he's not about the how the netcode is. You know.
We're just talking about what Trevor likes to play, and he just keeps getting hit by them arrows. But one EX Condor dive, enough to take back pressure, but one well-placed sneak attack has Chris Chaos right back in. It has Trevor on the ropes. Needy teleport pressure, uses a 2L to frame kill. Almost made it over the EX Fireball. Wasn't close enough for the full animation, but still punishes the unique attack. Trev, a big EX reversal fan. Gets caught slipping, caught sleeping on that air EX arrow. Chris Chaos on match point, looking to fight Tubbo in winners finals. We got just some neutral going on here.
Gotta have that neutral.
Chris Chaos sends Trevor right to the corner and has been doing a good job of just walking him forward and using that unique attack to continuous pressure. Good anti-air 5L. Meaty J.U.
Oh my god. The corner stuff.
Those arrows are unblockable on the way up.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's actually U and S backwards, sorry.
Chris Chaos doing a good job of just walking forward. Gets light. Super. This should, oh, real close. In chip territory almost. Just 2 arrows ought to do it. Oh, you can get a super confirm off of that. Trev loves that command grab. If he has the safe jump setup, you better be careful on whether or not he's going to throw out the super command grab. And he takes the round. Chris Chaos is doing such a good job of baiting out these EX reversals by Trev.
He really has. You know, just those play style. I think Chris Chaos is very familiar with this matchup.
Chris Chaos is doing a good job of just running in and out, getting into some strange and peculiar distances for bugs. Dives are actually plus.
Alright, Dasha, go play your match with us back.
Alright, I will peace out for a hot one. I won't leave just yet in case that DC is...
Yeah.
We'll
finish this out.
It's real close.
Real close game by both these.
One more hit for both character. Matera also has the tied for the lowest life in the game with Fairy.
Oh, the EX Condor dive! from all the way from downtown.
Safe
it
jumps.
And it just
You're pathetic.
Revward's still alive.
You fly like
1-1. Oh my
a
god.
mindless drone flitting about the sky.
Taking a quick breather. Not letting me
me.
leave the spectating.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
But I will go play my match.
All right, good luck. All right, so both these were 1-1. Oh, the EX combo dive. Trevor's been a little bit successful with that throughout the match there. Oh, the empty jump at the throw. Oh, catches him in the air. Does not want to touch the skies. Down arrow. Tries to push them away, but Chris Chaos is not having that. He just wants to get right into their face. Right in Trevor's face there.
Battle 2.
All right, we
Engage.
got Chris Chaos once again at match point.
I'm gonna watch CIFGC.
The Chicago folks,
It's good.
good players.
That's why we need them to come out now. Level up our game too.
Perfect.
Wow, the 7 golden letters. Oh my god. Chris Chaos with the P. Takes it 2-1 against Trevward. Don't worry, folks. Trevward is still in it. You know, we still have faith that he'll win. All right, so we are gonna have Tubbo and Chris Chaos on stream. Oh, not tugboat. And while we're at it, I just want to let y'all, we are Central Illinois FGC, located in
Metera
Central Illinois,
versus
Champaign
Charlotte.
mostly. And we tend to do the tournament or lobby every Saturdays, and also Wednesday night Granblue as well is what we have. So if you enjoy watching, give us a follow. If you want to fully support us, you can also subscribe and also donate to us as well. But here we go. Winners
Believe in
finals.
victory. Battle 1.
Winners
Engage.
finals. Tubbleware, Chris Chaos. Here we go. 3 out of 5.
So we're gonna see pretty Charlotte's gonna want in the face with the small back.
And the thing is, what's really funny is that Tubbo got here by beating a Matera player.
Great.
Pressure is strong. That catch.
Oh, wow. And in that gap there was a little bit of a gap that way Chris Chaos was able to capitalize on that. Full and up. There's a lot of damage. Not killed though, but the damage is pretty good though. Tubbo is just trying to be patient there, and that patience paid off.
Yep, caught that light.
Battle 2. Engage.
In the lead round. You know what's really interesting? That Charlotta's like the perfect character for Tubbo, because you know he's been a Blanca main for a long time now since SM5, and you know his character's just like Blanca. It's basically Blanca.
Great.
Basically, but with a demon flip, wow, it goes under EX ladder.
Great.
Good jump in by Tubbo with the demon flip grab. Ghost tries to go with an edgy jump. Gotta hit a little bit with the poke there. The super misses. Probably trying to go underneath. Oh my goodness, the jump in. A little short hop there. Full animation again. Look at the damage on that. But Roy only has 37% meter though, so he's gonna have to try to use his EX ladder once again. Jump in, demon flip. Chris Chaos doing some zoning here, putting out butterflies, arrows, and butterflies. Oh, the blocks the EX ladder. Does not punish though. Oh my god, those arrows just, oh my goodness, there's so many arrows. Oh wow.
That's that.
That's that right there. Chris Chaos taking that round 2. Here, the final round for both these fellas. Alright, this is winners finals. It is 3 out of 5. Super. Oh, the jump in by Chris Chaos. A good jump in. No full. There's another more animation again. It's like a drinking game. How many times I drink every full animation I used to do in this game?
Oh no, here we go, butterfly.
Oh, the X ladder. Wake up there.
Finish.
Wanted none of
Nothing. Just nothing of that. All right, 1-0 to Tupperware. Our good friend from Minnesota. Probably a little bit of a breather there. Gonna take a little bit of a breather. All right, here we go. We're back at game numero 2. Let's go.
in there. Go.
Oh, wow. It's using the info for that EXT corner. EX ladder, so it's a flash kick, if I know correctly. I think that's what it's a flash kick. Flash. You know, Matera's a big fan of things. Oh, that's something for us old folks.
Battle 2.
The boy takes that round.
That's it. This guy's blocking them all. Stay away from the skies, please.
That's a low attack.
Super. Not gonna kill though, but does a lot of damage. Oh, the EX roll.
EX. Let's go.
Let's freaking go, Tubbo. And just want to report off stream, Dostro wins 2-0 against S Factor. So that means he'll be fighting Nim next.
Oh no, did they go by? Do they know it's 3 out of 5? Or maybe character switch? Or just
Are we doing a character switch? No, they do not know. Oh, wait, it was not winners finals. Okay. Thank you very much.
It's a little bit of a challenge mix-up. Now we are on winners final.
Was it what? Wait, but
Yeah, challenge calls grand finals final, and then it calls winners
Metera
final semi,
versus
and then semi
Charlotte.
round 3.
okay, so this is still winners finals then, right?
Yes, they're doing their
Okay,
third game.
because man, challenge is weird.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Challenge looks weird. Well, actually, I'm going to update the bracket in Smash GG as well. Because I think it's semi-fixed.
Another one? Yeah, that connected.
Great. Down.
Oof. I turned around for a second. I turned second. Chris Chaos just.
Battle 2. Engage.
Chris controlling this thing. Really well here. Hard time getting in. Anything started.
Finish.
How do you get past that wall?
2-1.
清く正しくって生き方もいいけど、もっと経験した方がいい女に
Alright,
なれ
Chris
ると思う
Chaos
けど
would take
な。
is still alive.
よかったら私がいろいろ教えてあ。
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
こっちに来てくれね。
Oh my god. The extension. Oh my goodness. Reset. It does not fully commit to it though.
Oop, got him with the jumping, but didn't go in. Corner, let's go. Grab.
Down.
This character is something about Metera.
Battle 2. Engage.
I don't think she's like busted, but like.
Oh, I do.
For the record. For the record. Oh my god, this is just getting a little bit nuts.
Perfect distancing into right opportunity.
Yeah, perfect distancing into the next beat.
Finish.
Yep.
Wow, Chris Chaos just ties it up 2-2 just like that.
正しくって生き方もいいけど、もっと経験した方がいい女になれると
Yeah, you
思う
have
け
to
ど
suffocate
な。
this character. You
よ
let
かった
Amatera
ら
start
私
doing
がいろいろ
anything.
教えてあげ
You're pretty much done.
る。
So Tupperware is just taking a little bit of a breather there.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, right. That's what it seemed like with Mateo. It's just she does stuff and it just somehow works as well. Charlotta has that feeling too. All right, sorry.
But like only at a certain distance. Like this character feels like it doesn't matter where you are.
2, engage.
Alright, just want to do a nice little report. ETP beat Thunder 2-1. No, that was just Luger's quarter. So Trevor is out early. So now ETP waits for the winner between Nim and Dasha, which will be next after this. And both players here, 2-2-2, Chris Chaos at match point. But Tubbo is not going to give up without a fight. All the throws. Oh my goodness, Chris Chaos. Are you serious right now, my dude? Comes back.
Yeah, hate to see.
Man, Chris Chaos now gets to chill in grand finals. All right, so we're gonna have Nim versus Dastro. Chris Chaos telling Tubbo that he will shigade.
All right, losers quarters.
Fairy versus Jita.
All right, so we have Nim versus Dasha. Of course, Nim plays Narmaya. She is a big fan of that character. Big fan. Of course, Dasha playing that fairy there. Alright, so ETP will take on the winner of Dastro and Nim. We're gonna let the intros rock. Alright, let's do this.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, Nim is playing Jita. I was not aware of that. Maybe Jita might be a better choice. Yeah, then Narmaya. I was not. I away from me. I didn't realize he was playing Jita. She was playing Jita.
Tier subjective tier placement aside.
I think Jita is a better grand. Yeah, Jita's really solid. I think she's a better grand in my opinion.
Probably like
A little bit.
I didn't know. Yeah, too much, but it seemed like one of those.
She doesn't have boots though, so.
Yep.
That's the only thing. But she has a Rekka, so. Oh, with Red busts out. GG. Wow, the damage. Oh my god. The GG with the damage. Oh my goodness.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Astro takes round.
There we go.
Spot dodges the whip there. Hoop. I'm surprised Nim hasn't tried to DP those whips though. Those pokes that Dastro's put out there. Oh, there's the DP. I don't know, Nim is not having a lot of answers there. It blocks all that setup.
Finish.
All right, at least
Used to knowing that she
こ
has
れで
fireball.
お仕置き疲れているところ悪いんだがこの子たちが一緒に
I need to use it.
Dostro takes it 1-0. Let's see if
Believe in
I
victory.
want
Battle
Nim come back.
1.
She's
Engage.
so hopefully Nim's able to. Oh, and a far H into the wreck of the. Big DP as expected from a grand side to the player. Oh, but when punishes, but did not work on Nostra a second.
It will.
Oh, the DP from mid-screen. Here we go. We play Street Fighter. The corner.
Yep.
Oh, big damage. Here we go. Oh,
Down.
there it is. There it is.
が一緒なら
You can even get the super.
Ends it with a
Player 2.
two.
Win. Battle 2. Engage.
And then showing some life. Oh, what? The EF went off. Okay.
受けろそこかはっ受けろどうだここはこの子に言いたいか
Watch the
よ
GG
しここだ試していくぞ
and the hula hoop.
ここはこの見えてるぞガラ空きだなよし
You know, the run animation for Vegeta, you can see like the gallantry in her face. You know?
He gets it really bad. It's
Her run's really bad.
you gotta kind of pump the brakes early.
Right?
痛いか
I mean, she might be just moving too fast.
受けろそこか
Oh, watch the toes, please. Grabs. Oh, there's a button. Yeah, that was.
よしもうね
All right, Dostro at match point.
Battle 3.
But
Engage.
Nim can come back, though.
Ooh, not by jumping into up, dog. Can't do that.
Can't be jumping into those.
試していくぞどうだどうだ
Here we go.
痛いか
Right back out.
そこか
Yeah, fireball. Here we go. I see.
ガラク
Oh, the overhand.
Let's go.
You gonna do the full super? Yep. That'd be rave? Does the full super, yes. Look at that damage. It's not killed though, but that damage was nice.
どうだここはこの子だ
Good blessing by Nim.
よしここだ試していくぞ
Nim's just being a little finish.
There we go.
Oh, there it
2L.
is. Dodges us into the 2L.
Let's go.
Nim showing some life. She is not giving up, y'all.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
There we go.
Engage.
Final game.
ここはこの見えてる
1-1.
痛いかそこか距離を置こう受けろここはこの子で受けろ見えてるぞ痛いか受けろここはこの子で痛いか
And now both players showing a little bit of patience with each other.
ここはこの子で
Of course, Dostro plays Fairy, so
Great.
going in with the
こ
GGs.
こはこの子でどうだそこか受けてみろ
Just get amount of damage.
Great.
Just a little bit.
Perfect.
She went through my cat.
Wow, 7 left. We got another P on stream.
もう値
Another
を上げる
one.
のか
Battle 2. Engage.
どうだ激しくいくぞ受けろここはこの子痛いか
We'll know when you guys listen in and the registration. 30 minutes. So you got a little bit of time to register.
ここは受けろ受けろ痛いかどうだここは見えてるぞ
Dodges the EX fireball.
見えて
It's
る
gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Oh, the Rekka.
油断する
Oh, the 4H and the EX Rekka.
Yes, yes.
Just missed it. Oh, bring back the GGs. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you hate to see it.
これでお仕
Oh
置き
man, and Dasha takes it 2-1.
疲れているところ悪いんだがこの子たちが一緒に遊びたいそうなんだみんなジータが好き
And
だ
I just
付き合ってもらえる
really,
だ
I
ろう
wanted
か
to see Nim coming back there, but it just did not happen.
All right, who do we have on them up next?
We're gonna have Dostro and ETP. Tupperware is waiting to see who he'll play next in losers finals. As Tebo is sitting there comfortably in losers finals, waiting, studying this match. He's played both of these players before, so he has some familiarity. All right, so we have Fairy and Matera, both busted characters. And we got the Beelzebub theme happening.
Oh.
Here we go.
Hey, Fairy. Can I try petting them? I heard that ghosts are supposed to feel
Oh, we
pleasantly
letting it
cool
rock.
to the touch.
We let the intros rock, okay? It's okay. It is all good.
Well,
We will let the intros
Turn
rock.
life on the line. Yep.
怯えなくたって大丈夫だとりあえず慣れ
Alright,
て
so
慣れて
this
もら
is
ってから
losers
だな
semis.
Believe in
ETP
victory.
showed us earlier how his Matera plays. And of course, we all are familiar with Dasha, how he plays with Fairy, so it's a pretty good
Characters.
It's a pretty good stage too. I like this stage. Well, actually, all the stages are good. I haven't seen the new stage yet. I don't have to at all. Oh my goodness, this corner combo.
Get out. Up.
見えてるぞ痛いか
Slide back in.
Oh my god, this movement by ETP though.
激しくいくぞここはこの子だ
Bonk.
激しくいくぞ
Yeah, Dasha putting a little bit of pressure in the corner.
Let her out.
ここはこの子だ痛いか油断するなよ
Down.
こんなはずじゃ
Okay.
just let me take the lead.
Round one to ETP.
Battle 2. Engage.
Alright, ETP, let's see. Come on, Dasha, let's see what you got there, buddy.
Right out.
Butterflies are out. More butterflies. Blocks them all, but good blocks by Dasha. Oh my goodness.
ここはこの子だ激しくいくぞ
So I just realized just now that slide is basically
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of noticed. I really like something I don't really see because all I see is just bunch of arrows against Matera players. So,
ここはこの子だ
Got the dips.
oh my goodness. ETV close to the ground here, but he's showing some fight still. He's going down with that fight. The drill. Oh wow, the whip. Watch her whip and watch her nay nay.
腕を上げるのか
Press some buttons.
Battle
All right, both of
3.
these guys,
Engage.
both of these players are at game point. We're still 2 out of 3. Oh, tech grab. Oh, good anti-air there by ETP. Tough combo there. Blocks all back. Oh, the EX up dog. Get out of the air, please. Go that GG. Oh, wow. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is dead. And the finish. Oh, man. Just one. All it takes is just one mistake and you are just gone. BTP takes it
Wasn't just
1-0.
too captivating. Say, Fairy, mind if I try out your whip? You crack it like this, right?
Let's hope that Dastro's got a game plan.
Wait, the other way?
I mean, both players did really well. You know, Dastro still did really well.
Yeah.
He still has fight. You know, can't really doubt his ability.
Hey, Fairy,
He took advantage of
Believe
some
in victory. Battle
things that
1.
came out ahead,
Engage.
but, going into the second game here. Ooh. I know what's
Oh, the extensions, all these combos. Oh my God!
everything is just working.
What is going on? Just working in his favor. Another perfect. Chris, this is the fourth or fifth perfect we've had on stream today.
Player 2. Win.
We don't even have this much in any of our other games.
Engage.
Streams commenting on that got it on the material. Yep.
Great.
But Dawson's fighting back though. He is fighting back with his own stuff.
And a busted character too.
Down.
And Dastro answers back
His defense
with
is much
his
just down.
own stuff. Not a P though, but still. Both players are at match point.
His overhead options are working.
Oh my goodness. ETP's on the ETP's on the cusp of losing here. Can he come back? That's a lot of. Oh no! Oh.
How could I?
Dastro just out of nowhere. I think that perfect motivated him.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I ain't going out like this.
私にもできたなら、きっと今よ
1-1.
りも広い世界を見ることができるんだろうな。
Oh, that was 1-1.
Oh?
Yeah, it was 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, here we go. Drill. Dog.
Yeah, as soon as I said something, smash Oh, the GGs. Oh my God.
So that's how you want to
Crazy day.
Battle 2. Engage. Great.
Dastro here on the verge of winning here. Unless ETV can just do something. And smash GG. Not cooperating. You got that salon. Here we go. Look at this. All of this. All these arrows. But Dastro is not intimidated though. Oh, the overhead though. That overhead. That overhead. Anybody's round here. Anybody's game. This game. Oh, blocks. Oh, dang. Blocks the EX dog into the Skybound art. Here we go. Both players now at match point.
Battle 3.
Final
Engage.
Final round, final game.
見えてるぞ。どうだ。ここはこの子だ。よし。激しくいくぞ。受けろ。受けろ。どうだ。見えてるぞ。どうだ。
So just a little bit of patience there. Blocks it overhead. Blocks. Just blocking them all. Clean, pristine defense. Oh, this time gonna pay for it right here. Oh, recovers. Here we go. No, he has to move.
Be out of the corner.
Slide. Butter, a couple butterflies. All these blocks. Oh, this time to dodge again.
Sometimes these dodges, they're a liability.
Oh my god.
Was I just too captivating? Say,
Well.
Fairy, mind if I try out your whip?
ETP takes it.
ETP takes it 2-1. Oh my god.
Wait,
Or 2-1. Excuse
the
me.
other way?
But yeah, we'll have Dostro here on commentary coming back.
GG's ETP. Good games, dude. Matera is a frustrating character to deal with. Fairy is too, but I play Fairy, so I know how to deal with her better.
Well, welcome back, Dostro. We missed you. But some good stuff you were showing, though. And
Charlotte versus
that second game was really, because you had that the second game, and then you was just like going down like that.
There was a moment in the second, first round of the second game where I had a small walk forward where I was mashing DP and it didn't come out.
All right, so here we go. Tibbleware, ETP, losers finals. This is 3 out of 5. Now, these two have not faced each other just yet. This is their very first time against each other in here today. But the interesting thing is, you know, Tibbleware is playing yet another Matera player.
Matera is just... If you don't know how to deal with Matera, you can't really do anything.
down.
And right away we see ETP just making their way in. Just
Battle 2.
less than half life on Tubbo. And right after Tubbo pokes out, he just gets right back to full screen.
Well, blocks the EX ladder.
ETP is doing a very good job of just being patient, and Tubbo's just Tubbo's just being Tubbo. But Charlotta as a character Charlotta is not patient.
She's very unga-bunga. You know, really is aggressive. Needs to get in your face.
Engage.
You know, all about that. So.
And as Tubbo was saying last week, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, if you want to just get around the worst case scenario with the EX Demon Flip, which is the grab, you can just crouch. The only thing that'll beat that is the overhead, but you cannot combo off of that.
Right.
And you can get some really gnarly damage off of that grab.
Let's spice things up.
Finish.
And ETP takes game number 1.
ETP is doing a very good job of just getting around the Charlotta.
Stay pure and righteous.
Getting around the Charlotta.
It's like, it's just being Charlotta. Charlotta being Charlotta.
We got Doggo again.
That's what happens when you ring the doorbell with the dog in the house.
All right, so we had to go back to lobby because Dostro cannot see.
Yeah, y'all started the game too fast. Come on, man. I was working on like a 2-second delay.
You good now?
I'm all good. I can see it. Thanks, fellas.
All right, so ETP 1-0 in the lead against Tubo. We're here in this losers finals.
Tubo actually beat ETP in winners bracket, correct?
No, they have not faced each other yet.
Believe in victory.
I'll have to double check that.
One.
Because
Yeah, Tubo won Tubo against ETP.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so this is a
Butterfly. Butterfly pressure. And ETP seemed like they were doing a good job adapting to what I was doing, and I think they're in a very good mindset of just playing the game right now. Good punish with the 5L, but you can't get a combo off of it. Next hit's going to be big damage for Tubo, but can you get the hit?
ball.
Gets a poke. ECP's been doing so well with the anti-airs against Tubo. And using the unique hop at such good times that it's just kind of catching Tubo off guard, and also using it to create space as well.
And once again, Smash GG is...
Smash GG doing Smash GG things.
Yeah.
But we know who the last three players in the tourney are.
Yeah, Chris Chaos is shown in grand finals, by the way.
So many Materas today.
So are we going to see a Matera mirror? Or are we going to see a run back?
I'm curious what the Matera mirror looks like, but it's probably
going to be a lot of arrows and a lot.
Probably not as cursed as the Hilda mirror. ETP chilling full screen. Tubo's got the life lead, so it doesn't really have to do much. But ETP kind of threatening space a lot by moving up and forcing Tubo to the corner. And here we are. Catches him off guard with the sweep.
All that pressure, Tubo's just blocking him off.
Unfortunately, the overhead didn't pop the butterfly, but Tubo got out of the corner and
Good jump in there.
Takes a round.
Battle 3, engage.
And the winner of this fight gets to face Chris Chaos in grand finals. So, regardless,
we're not done with Matera.
It's anybody's game, and so it's going to be very interesting. The whole, I mean, if we're going to see a Matera mirror, it's just going to be just a lot of arrows happening. Look at this damage that he's doing. And watch the super or corner combos.
Confirms off of it, gets empty.
There was so many empty jumps in that combo that I couldn't even tell what was going on half the time.
Matera's unique attack is just so good and so versatile.
Stay pure and righteous.
It's so hard to keep up with sometimes.
And it's ETP already 2-0 already.
Believe in victory.
Looking on a quick 30. 3 games in a donut.
I wonder if the reverse 3-0 he got against Chaos. Well,
maybe Tubo's maybe a little shaken, thinking that he won the 2-0 set and loses winner semis. ETP's got some good defense going against these Charlotta shenanigans. And Tubo just looks frustrated. It doesn't look like he really wants to get his game plan started. And we saw that reversal super, and ETP's just all over it. Good tech. Awareness. patience. Let's go.
Ooh, down.
Tubo brings out the far heavy attack, the slow wind up. You can see it coming from a mile away, but it still hits you.
I know. It's like, you know it's slow, but then you just look at it. That's all you do.
It's like the Fossaraga 22X. You know something's gonna happen, but you just can't do anything about it because you're too scared.
Kind of reminds me of one command grab where he runs at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
you just see him running. You know if you jump, it's gonna miss.
It's the SpongeBob Hall Monitor episode. He's just standing there, menacingly. ETP looking on taking the set. Tubo breaks out the reversal EX.
Well, I got some bumper on my end.
JL, just 100-hand slaps, lightning lags. ETP's just staying patient, trying not to get hit. Reversal super. Tubo hasn't hit any reversal supers in this set yet. It's like he runs up, he loses his EX ladder, the flash kick, and then he's like, man, what reversal do I have now?
Oh my god.
That got around the blocker ball. That hitbox, someone check those hitboxes for me, because that does not look right.
That looks pretty whack on my end.
It got around the, what is that, JM, JH, whatever? It got around the blocker ball.
Did not fully kill it.
Tubo got his second super this game.
Finish.
Oh no!
Runs right into the arrow.
We have a 3-0. Oh no.
You know, I feel better now because I lost to the top 2 players in the tournament, so not too bad, right?
Wait a minute. Oh, we're getting a Matera mirror?
We got Matera mirror. So,
oh my god.
Throwbacks to the Homestar Runner days, we're gonna get arrowed. Some niche early 2000s, mid 2000s internet humor right there. Tubo throwing salt in the Discord.
Sigh, this character. A resident
Matera's getting buffed too.
player is probably grinning somewhere.
DeBrish doesn't play Matera anymore.
Matera versus Matera.
He's been playing Percy. But we got the Matera mirrors.
All right, here we go. Grand finals.
We got some pink arrows on deck.
Chris Chaos, ETP. Now this is grand finals, which means that he has to win 2 3 out of 5 sets in order to win this whole thing and win the hundo. But Chris Chaos just has to win 1 set. We are letting the intros rock, y'all.
Take, maybe ETP just wants a quick breather after
Believe in victory.
just
After dealing
washing the floor with Tubo. We got arrows, we got butterflies. We got no surprise. Hop back. This is gonna be a curious matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really seen a Matera.
One thing that I kind of noticed when I was playing both players and just watching them a little bit, I think Chris Chaos is a little bit more mobile than ETP has been. And Chris Chaos just really wanted to be in your face. At least that's how it felt when I was playing. Nice safe jump setup, taking the round. Chris Chaos potentially looking to make quick work ETP.
Potentially. But
If things go like that last round, if Chris Chaos can land an offense, then ETP is just gonna be lost. Good block on the overhead. Pokes out of the corner and gets a hit with the JM off of the unique attack.
oh, the clash. So we've seen like 5 perfects and 1 on stream.
I've had some clashes off stream.
Oh, glitch the super. Chris Chaos, nah, this is how you do it.
Chris Chaos gets the single hit confirmed for max damage.
I'm going home.
Chris Chaos,
I think
this is how you do it.
The biggest difference between the two of these, I think, is how you can really handle the mid-range game. And ETP backing out, maybe going for a character select, I'm not sure. Maybe going for a breather. Maybe trying to reevaluate what his game plan is. But either way, Chris Chaos showing just a really strong showing by Chris Chaos all afternoon. Faltered a little bit, showed us a crack in the armor against Tubbo, but Chris Chaos navigating the Matera mirror quite well.
Yeah. I mean, this is his character, so I mean, of course. Oh, we got Grand. Okay.
Yo, boot. Let's go.
We got Tim's on stream finally.
Das Boot. I want to see some Unga Bunga run straight forward, round start boot style shenanigans. Who cares about the block button? Who cares about the back direction? If you're hitting backwards with Grand, you're throwing out a boot.
All right, so here we go.
That's all I'm saying.
This won't be easy.
So let's see if the Grand pick will actually work in ETP's favor.
Now we haven't seen any Grand from ETP at all this afternoon.
We haven't seen any Grand period.
We haven't seen Grand. Grand's been kind of falling out of favor lately. People have been playing Catalina and
Jita.
Catalina, Jita, and even Lancelot. Round start, boot would have actually connected. Didn't believe in the boot. Maybe ETP's knowledge of Matera can help him navigate this minefield that is the neutral game. Makes him the jumping L.
Oh, the boots.
Chris Chaos jumps back and uses his unique attack to get red out. And he might be wary about picking his spots on how to approach Gran, because Gran has a reversal, and Gran does so much better than Matera does in the mid-game.
Wait, is it? It's 2-0 Chris Chaos, right?
It's 1-0. Chris Chaos gets a light confirm into super. Does about 30%, 20% maybe. One strong hit near the corner will be done for Chris Chaos. He gets a hard knockdown. ETP just looking antsy, but I think the switch might be working out for him. He was doing a bit better than he did against as Matera. And here's Chris Chaos' movement just playing out so well for him. He sent ETP right to the corner and dared to challenge the grab. And we got Gran over here wielding the Soul Edge. Good use of spacing. Jump in. Tick pressure. Chris Chaos finds their way out of the corner. Good back throw. Uses the butterfly to cover this jump out. EX boot. Sometimes you just gotta disregard all sense of good tactics. Messes up the confirm. The second 2L did not connect. He was trying to 2L boot. But overall, this has been working out better for ETP, but can he survive? Can he take a game? Can he take a round? Chris Chaos has solid composure.
Yeah, he's showing that he can still play. He doesn't matter what character you pick.
ETP a man after my own heart. Unfortunately, it didn't work. He did round start boot. And that was good. Good on Chris Cass by dodging the fireball. Dodging a fireball means that the fireball stays out and the recovery is greater. Does not punish the roll. Chris Cass slowly finding their way out of the corner, but ETP runs right back in, jumping in. Big damage. Decides not to use super. One more hit will do it. Maybe the throw was a little bit too close or too far. Ugh. So much going on. You'll show him the knuckles. Talk to the hand. Chris Cass. Oh, Chris Cass was in chip range, but he just gets hit by the fireball. We can tell you're in chip range when your portrait starts flashing. Round start boot almost. Frame kill for the meaty setup. Good anti-air. ETP has been on top of these anti-airs. Boot. Far enough that it's safe. Punishes the DP.
Ooh, the overhead.
ETP doing a good job making their way in finally. Choosing their spots very well. 2M boot. If he could have 2M super would have killed, but nonetheless he hits him with the back fist, the back of the hand. ETP takes the first game. Chris Chaos 2-1 against ETP. ETP lighting a fire, showing us they're not gonna be walked all over.
He's got fight in him.
A fire is burning in his soul.
His soul is burning.
This won't be easy.
A tale of swords, souls and swords, forever told.
Engage.
And something interesting, Chris Chaos threw out the butterfly, and just the presence of it caused ETP to just back off. And I think that's very interesting. I'm a big fan of walking forward and rolling against Materas, but then again, I play a character with very long range. EXs. Start some pressure. I'd like to see maybe when Chris Chaos goes for reverse super. When Chris Chaos goes for some jumps, maybe safe jump setup. Maybe he goes for an air grab. Empty low. EX boot, you know you want to. Do it.
Down.
Gets caught low. Can Matera... I don't play Matera, and I know you don't. Can Matera even fall down with a button after that air EX arrows? I'm not sure if she can. It doesn't look like it, especially since they were so low. Good reversal. Just mashes forward, heavy, and special. Empty low. Good 2-hit confirm. Safe jump setup. Chris Chaos falling for that. I think every time, just a small run up into an overhead from ETP.
Player 2.
And Chris Chaos whiffs the throw tech.
Battle 3. Engage.
1-1 in rounds. Punishable, too close. Tried to catch Chris Chaos. Pressing a button. Chris Chaos went for the air for there. Safe jump setup. Good grab. The threat of overhead is in his mind. But good mashup by Chris Chaos. Meaty overhead. It's gonna scale pretty heavily, but still, that's big damage on that combo. The one solid hit close enough to the corner from ETP will be game.
ATP can, come back. We've seen him come back before, so.
Finish.
Chris Chaos.
I'm not sure if that was punishable, but Chris Chaos takes it 3-1 against ETP.
Damn.
Chris Chaos, low kick boy, Chicago fighter,
また遊びにおいで
gets that fat Benjamin from Springfield homie Wayman.
いつでも相手してあげるからまたお
Good
姉さん
stuff,
と
Chris
か
Chaos. Good stuff, Chris Chaos, ETP, Tubbo, everyone that played today. I don't think I got to see everyone play, but it was good games all around.
Chris Chaos takes it first place with gets the hundo, and
The fat Benjamin.
ETP is ETP gets second, gets the 50. That was some really good games that we've seen all day throughout the day, Dostro, despite the hiccup earlier because of Smash GG.
Despite the hiccup with Smash GG and the few disconnects, we made it through in just under 2 hours. That was some really solid and really good play all around. Chris Chaos was just moving all over. ETP found a way in with Grand, but unfortunately could not hold it so much could not hold it for so long. Anyways,
We are going to Dasha, I appreciate you commentating today. It was,
always a pleasure.
it's always fun having you around with your knowledge. Appreciate that. So we are going to take a bit of a break, and we'll be starting SF5 at like 30. So stick around. We'll be right back.